Yes, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Liquid Update webinar. It's Tuesday, March the 2nd, 2021. Just making a sound check here to see that it's all good. Yep, thank you for that confirmation. So we're going to start. Welcome again. My name is Anthony Norman. I'm the CEO of Dragon Global Finance. We're the partner of Pernum, supporting with market making and trading for the Likquid.com platform. I'm going to give you a little update of what's happened in the last week. As you can see, we are on a new platform now, a new webinar platform. We believe that this is going to be a little bit easier for us to give you recurring updates, both recorded and live ones. As you can see, you have to sign in here in a bit of a different way. We're working on implementing the Pernum IDs as well here. But for now, you have to sign in the traditional way. Obviously, we want to live as we learn, so we are working on implementing Pernum for us as well, and we will get back to that. Now, today, I will do a short recap on Likquid itself. Likquid, the Likquid coin, is a market-making coin that generates liquidity in certain assets. It aims to become the world's strongest market maker, and it operates almost like an activist fund, taking stakes in public companies and also other assets. The beauty of this is it allows holders of YAM to stake their YAM by buying LIQY, and it also generates a yield. We are getting the asset treasury live. I'll get back to that. We were actually doing final adjustments, hoping to get it live before the webinar, but there's a little bit of work left on that. And the beauty of this is that the coin itself, which I'll get back to, generates liquidity in all the assets that are backed up by it. The coin itself has 100 million coins in circulation. It's an ERC20 based coin, and we are planning to list it on at least one exchange this week, actually. I made a mistake when writing the presentation, so final adjustments are being done. And we will later in this year move it up to coin market cap. That's our plan, but that takes a little bit of time. The strong point about this is that this actually allows us to market the coin to outside partners or parties, which means that we can generate additional liquidity in the coin because it's a yield coin, and that in turn underbuilds the value and the stability and liquidity of YAM and its underlying assets. So it's a nice synergy between those. And this is the reason we have chosen this as an interface to the, call it, outside world. So since we had our webinar last week, we have had additional functionality on the platform. It is being implemented bit by bit, and we are topping up the Liquid treasury itself. We're waiting for some of the last audit numbers, and most of the functionality is there, and then it's going to go live. We also have another 21 days to go on the added incentive campaigns. I see there's a mistake in the presentation, but we have 21 more days to go on that, and I will get back to the details, but don't miss out on this. It's a great way of getting new members in, gives you a good sales tool, and obviously generates additional income for you. We have scheduled the first profit payouts for April 5th. We have been debating back and forth whether to do it more often. Well, we said in the beginning, now we're going to do it on April 5th so to allow the treasury to be filled up properly, which will result in a more stable model. On the next webinar, I'm hoping to be able to present to you how that will look in practice as well. Also, for you, those of you who have ordered IBANs and cards, they are being processed. We have had a bit of a delay from our card supplier because we have just implemented this for Pernum. It's a bit of a special workaround. I have been notified that there's probably another week before the first cards are being shipped out. After that is done, then it will actually work pretty much on autopilot. Sadly, the cards and IBANs are linked together in production. Obviously, the IBAN is not a physical product, but the way they are being issued are linked together. So bear with us, but they are being delivered out. So, as I said, we still have some days to go on campaigns, which means that we are actually crediting you with 20% extra value for new deposit into liquid asset management. So you can turn this around. You can say that by doing this, you actually can buy BTCs at 80% of the price when it comes to new deposits, not all deposits. We are also continuing, we are going to add functionality with the full terms and a tick box inside the Pernum wallet. But in the Pernum wallet, we provide a downside guarantee on BTC deposits. This is only applicable to BTCs right now because we can't provide the same kind of guarantee for Ether, but it's still very nice. And this is, again, a very good tool for you guys to get new members in who can check it out, try it out. It's a safe way of storing your Bitcoins with a actually free opportunity. Thirdly, we're also offering a 25% margin loan on BTC, which means that you can actually deposit Bitcoins and draw down cash against your BTCs. You still have them. And this is going to be detailed more in the wallet. So these are very nice tools. It's going to be for another 3 weeks. We're going to have these on offer. And this is to really kickstart the liquid trading and treasury. So as you all know, we also, Pernum pays a commission to its members. Out of this, you have the We Share Success model where 25% of the commission goes to the initial ordering person, the one who actually invited the client once. Then you also have the active component where 25% goes to the one who actually sold now. Well, very often that is the same person, but these are two different incentives, which is a good way of actually keeping your business alive. So you make either 25 or 50% in that, depending if this is a client you already invited. On top of that, 25% of the total commission is also paid as a bonus for 5 levels as well. So that's another 25% residual income. 5% is the company's profit. And then the remaining 20% goes into the 2 pools where you have the personal success pool and you have the global success pool, which are our overall long-term incentive schemes. So as I said last week, I believe this is a very straightforward, very simple plan. It's easy to understand. If it's easy to understand, it's easy to replicate. It's easy to sell. And it's easy for you guys to explain when you invite other people. So use this slide. We are in the process of preparing some sales material as well, which will make your lives easier here. That is coming as well. So what's next? Well, again, we are preparing our Facebook page and we are going to improve our webinars quite a lot in terms of flow, following up. And like I said last week also, if you don't have a plan, your goal is just a fantasy. So make sure you plan how you work your downline, how you work with your members. Use your referral link and try to be organized. The more people we get in, the better the stronger we become from Likquid. So obviously we all want to provide you with the best sales tools. And in order to use them, you have to engage. So again, we have a perfect set of tools here. Our next webinar will be next Tuesday, March 9th. So same time, same place. Now you can use this recurring link. It's going to auto invite you as well and remind you later. That's all from me. Thank you so much for listening. We will post this as a recording as well, and we'll follow up with additional material here. Like I said, we are building up a new area here for the recordings and for the webinars. So bear with us as we're sort of working out the small kinks as always with a new platform. But I hope you enjoyed this format and have a good evening. Check out the new functionality and I'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you so much. Good night.